Okay. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. Love, it always wins. I am Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. Okay, so I'm trying to pull it up on my phone because I want to watch it along with you all. But I'm having a difficult time here. Give me a minute. I have to make sure. Okay, there we go. I had to make sure I can follow the live. Okay, so I'm not even fully ready yet, but they told me turn on the camera and start talking. They wanted me to jump right on in. And the topic is a little bit controversial, but they told me that this is what it's about. And they told me go ahead and jump in. And they would just feed me whatever they need to feed me as we go into the read. So I'm going to give you what I got so far. They're telling me that some of you all are very highly spiritual ranked and you're operating out of your North Node, okay? You're a much older soul and you have a lot of spiritual power, and it's because you have good judgment and you're able to emotionally regulate your emotions, okay? And you're on more of a mastery level than a lot of the younger souls that are here. Now, the first thing they wanted me to tell somebody very quickly, they want me to explain something to you. You're gonna know if you're the one I'm talking to, okay? And the reason you're gonna know if you're the one I'm talking to, because you would be the one that might be kind of isolated right now. You would have gone through some kind of transformation you definitely know about, okay? You would also be the one that might have to actively, might have had an internal conflict with yourself about your position in life and what you're here to do, because you were so far on the empath, love and light, empathy and compassion side of things. It was imbalanced, okay? You would know if I'm talking to you because you know you're spiritually right because of the attempts on your life and none of them work. You would know I'm talking to you because every time you leave your door, when you walk into public spaces, everyone looks at you. People you've never seen before. You can travel across the country. You can fly to another continent. You can travel to another state you've never visited, from the West Coast to the East Coast, from the Southwest to the Northeast, around people you've never known before. And everybody's head will just turn towards you and be triggered by you. Most of the people will hate you instantly upon your energy entering into a room. And they want me to explain why that is. The reason is you're like, yeah, I know. And it's probably not the right name for it. You're a judge, but you're an angel. But you're a judge angel, you're a death angel. Yes, whoever I'm talking to. You are on a level of self mastery where you are operating out of your North Node. You are spiritually right. You are protected spiritually, which is why no one can take your life. But you don't have, listen carefully, you don't have any entity attachments and demons, okay? So it's nothing but pure light emanating from whoever you are. Now, most humans on the earth are still in their south node, And because they're in their south nodes, they have a lot of demons. Now, when we talk about demons, we are talking about aspects of your character where you are not able to balance your dark and light energy, where you're not taking accountability, where you're not seeing a situation from the lens of empathy and compassion balanced with logic and survival, okay? Because you have not spiritually developed to that level yet. You're still carnal minded. Now, that's not a judgment. Every man and every woman is every man and every woman. We're all connected. We come from the same source. We've all traversed the same lessons, but we're at different levels in our journey. Whoever you are, you don't have these demons because you did your shadow work and you're a teacher spiritually. Okay? Now, the people that are still in their south node, which is the majority of the people, that have these demons, which is aspects of their character in which they can't balance their dark and light energy yet. So they're wicked, okay? They lack empathy and compassion, and they act primitive. They're survival mode. They're predators. And this is common. I mean, this is how the people were in the days of Noah, according to those Bible stories, Sodom, Gomorrah, all those places. These were people, these were souls that were evolving, that were still in that stage of humanity. Okay? These are the people that when you walk into a room, turn around and instantly hate you. Because when you're operating out of your carnal nature and you're in your south node, because it's part of your process, it's not a judgment, you have what? Entity attachments. And when you have these demonic entity attachments, because you're walking around with all kind of gaps and holes in your auric field, your chakras are all out of whack. You have a whole bunch of entity attachments, a whole bunch of them, okay? And those entities are what are attached to the majority of the people that you go around. And you don't have not one entity attachment. You have nothing but light pouring out of you. So that's why everywhere you go, you're hated. Because the entities that are attached to most of the people that you come in contact with instantly are alerted to your presence and your light. You understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I mean when I say you go into places and people instantly hate you? They instantly give you the boo-boo face. They instantly turn up their nose at you and become infuriated at you. That's not them. That is the entities and all of the entity attachments that these people in their south node have all over them, all throughout their chakras, all in the crown chakra, all in the heart, resentment, hate, anger, bitterness. All these entities are all over them. So what happens is when you step out with all your light, okay, and no entity attachments, they instantly recognize you and they give you the boo-boo face. They give you a hard time. They're mean to you. They don't recognize you as being one of their own. They see that you're different and you're not from here and you're hated instantly. That's what it means to be a chosen one. To be a chosen one, sometimes you literally have to walk this world by yourself. You got to walk the earth literally feeling completely isolated and alone because the majority of the people have not done the work yet. And they will feel the entities on the people are going to recognize you instantly, okay? Now, the problem is these demons running around you that recognize who you are, they get so out of pocket that they decide out of their big ego that they can decide who lives and who dies. And if somebody doesn't stop some of these people or some of these demons or some of these people that have been completely or had their vessel completely taken over by a demon or a vampire or a zombie, if someone doesn't stop some of them, then they get a little bit out of hand and out of pocket. And they're going around poisoning people's water that they think are chosen because they think they're going to poison them and cause them to die. Child, let me tell y'all something. what they've been doing and the Spirit showed me, because, I'm an expat now, I don't live in the country anymore. A lot of expats that travel outside to African countries and other places too. But when you like try to buy in Gambia, Ghana, and a lot of different countries, land and things like that, um, uh, suddenly they will get some kind of upper respiratory infection and die overseas. That's nothing but an organized spiritual hit. They either put something in their food, their water, or they do some spell work and they're taking out expats. Usually, after they've spent a substantial amount of investment money, buying land, real estate, or something, some kind of money that they brought to an overseas country, after they've done that, then everybody gets together and tries to do a death spell and take them out. And a lot of the people that you've seen that have mysteriously become sick, especially women overseas, that's exactly what happened to them. It's no upper respiratory nothing. They just didn't have the level of spiritual protection to protect them from the type of witchcraft that was being done on them. Okay? But the point I'm making is these people with the heavy entity attachments or the walking demons that got a human suit, they step out of line sometime. They step so far out of line, they'll try to poison your water. They'll try to break in your home. They'll try to have you followed and gunned down. When they start getting out of bounds and coming for innocent people and doing too much, who's the police? And I know some of y'all are going to be like, oh, it's God, God. Yeah, however you define God. But some of y'all are spiritually ranked and you are a real spiritual judge that has gone through a transformation and you're a death angel and you're here to maintain the balance. And if you're not doing it right now, in the near future, you are going to be doing some kind of spiritual work where you are going to be calling judgment and bringing death. You're going to be calling judgment and bringing death right to the doorstep of some of these witches and some of these warlocks out here that are too out of pocket. Too out of pocket. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And no, oh no, only God. Come on, y'all, get on the level. You understand? Some of you all are here to bring death, just like they have the death penalty in some countries, and they have the death penalty in some states and countries. They have the death penalty. Okay, when you have someone that is taking life, and they're essaying children and adults and taking their lives, and they're a serial killer, and they cannot be rehabilitated, sometimes they give them the death penalty because their mind is too far gone, because they, excuse me, they have been completely overtaken by some kind of an entity. And whatever that demonic entity is that's taken over the serial killer, they're not going to stop killing. They're not going to be reformed. They're not going to suddenly change. It's something that got a human host, and it's just going. It's a demon that's completely taken over a human host, and that's why they sexually assault you before they kill you, because it just wants that life force energy, and it's a straight demon and nothing more. There's no soul in that body, so they give it the death penalty. That's what you're here to do spiritually, and that's what you're going to do. And it's not something, whoever you are, you used to be a super empath, but too far on the empathy and compassion side. You had and would give too many chances, even to people that you felt like needed grace. But some of these demons will habitually cross the line with you, habitually come in your home, habitually try to poison your water and kill you if you don't kill them and take them out. And my message for whoever I'm talking to today is, you're a spiritual judge. And these are the ones that if you're not already working on something in the near future, you're going to be bringing death. You are going to be bringing death to the doorstep of some of these crazy, sick witches and warlocks that are still lingering around in your energy only because you haven't killed them yet. It is what it is. And I'm here to tell you, it's about balance. It's about balancing your dark and light energy. You were in the dark at one time, and then you were in the light. You have to utilize what you know from the dark to work for the light. Do you understand me? Otherwise, the dark, oh, well, you didn't kill me yet, so I'm going to just keep trying to kill you. I don't want to be reformed. The only reason some of these witches and warlocks are still playing around in your face and playing in your energy is because you might have been hoping that they would see, the error of their ways and they would change. No, sweetheart. There's a spiritual battle and war coming, and they need to be put to death. Are they still attacking you from 3 years ago? Why? Because you have not killed them. Do you understand? Why haven't they reformed themselves? Like, oh, no. They're starting to learn the lesson. No. They're like, well, you didn't kill me yet. I guess I'm going to just keep on attacking you. Great. No. It's 2026. You are a spiritual judge. And you might have been in some kind of moral conflict with yourself, with your overactive heart chakra, and hoping that these people would see the light and choose a better path and have an opportunity, because you know how some of these energies came to be what they are and how they've been abused and, hurt people. But no. Some of these people, you're a spiritual judge and you're here to put down, not just for you, but for the other people that are not as strong as you are, that they're terrorizing, okay? And they have to die. That's the message they told me to give somebody, okay? You think these witches and warlocks are just going to stop terrorizing you and other innocent people? That they're bullies. Do you understand me? They are bullies. They live to bully people. They gang up on people because they know that they're not strong enough to face people in the real world and fight them by themselves. That's why they form these cults and all work together. They bully you, whoever you are, because you're so powerful and they needed backup support. Not one of them could go head to head with you by themselves. Not one. Because the minute you start putting hands and feet on their ass, that's when they'll quickly call their backup demons. Demons have to, they did a study on different types of men that hang together in really, really large crowds. And they were saying that men with low self-esteem often would have a whole bunch of friends, that they would be exceptionally emotionally codependent to women because they have low self-esteem. So they would need each other to co-sign each other's bull crap and to help them with their fragile egos. It's the same thing with these demonic people. It's the same thing with these people. They have to come together in these cults and covens the way that they do, because they're weak by themselves and they're too weak to do any type of work on themselves, and they're too lazy and they don't have any strength, will, or desire. Okay, they don't have the same will as you. Your will is cultivated in the solar plexus. They don't even have the will or desire to do better. They're comfortable bullying people. You're a spiritual judge, and if you haven't already started, you're going to be taking some of their lives and giving them the push they need to get out the way so they can hurry up and have a death and a rebirth and start all over again and try it again. Because these are people that cannot be and will not be reformed. They just see grace as weakness. Do you understand? They see grace as weakness. Now, there could be an Aquarius here with the wheel here of life. Somebody might have broken thinking. Someone might lack accountability. They might do a lot of mental gymnastics. Somebody is gone. Okay. The Four of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could have kicked somebody out of their energy. The Six of Double Vadras, actually is talking about when Siddhartha was born and nourished by his mom. Let me look that one up. Give me 1 sec here, guys. The Six of Double Vadras. A mother sits under a tree like a Buddha. She nurses her child. 6 is the number of love. And here, the love is between a mother and a child. This card represents nurturing, the type of love that provides what is needed, no more and no less. Excuse me. To love in this way actually involves detachment. If we're too involved, we are motivated by self-interest. And we may feed too much or too little. To do what is right, we must observe and listen without self-interest. The child will tell us what he or she needs, and we feed the child for the sake of the child and not for our own gain. Somebody needs to love somebody or care about somebody that they kicked out of their energy with detachment. Yeah, because this person has broken thinking. Somebody could be a soulmate of somebody's. Somebody might be a soulmate of somebody's that they might know from like a past life or something like that. Whoever this person is, if they don't have Aquarius in their chart, this could be a soulmate from somebody's past, okay? And they need, it could have been a friendship, a bond, but it could be dragging them down. And whoever this person is that's been dragging them down, they kick them out of their energy and they have to love them from a distance, and they have to love with detachment. Because this person is unreformable, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Now, consciousness in the reverse. Synergy in the reverse. They said read that one. Okay. Synergy, the frequency of synergy, it supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. That new reality for you might be that you're a death angel. And you might have to use your spiritual abilities to take life spiritually. Synergy. But you might not see it that way because you might be in a fantasy world, or not fantasy, but you might subscribe to a more Disney version of no, or a more churchy version of no. That's up to God. Everyone is supposed to, no, you're not supposed, no one's supposed to take life. Yeah, you're right. But there are people here to maintain the spiritual balance. When you get these ignorant ass witches and warlocks that have committed to being a zombie, committed to being an emotional vampire, committed to killing and taking life for the rest of their life so that they can thrive and live in their toxicity, okay? And they're taking the lives by sacrificing people's children, school buses, babies, burning people's homes down. This is what these witches and warlocks do. For fun. I kill for fun. I kill for fun. This is what they do for fun. They have to cause a certain amount of bloodshed in order to feed whatever entity they're working with so they can continue self-indulging in the lifestyle that they enjoy. So if they gotta cause death, a certain amount of deaths, make a school bus crash, a happy family that live across the street, if I got to kill the wife, try to make their kids sick, that's my job as a witch. And I love my job. I don't got to work that hard. All I got to do is bring negative energy, send evil eye, send poisonous food, fake and pretend like Hansel and Gretel, to be a good person, to get close enough to their house, to bury something or hide something spiritual so I can destroy that whole family and I can use that as credit. Yes, some of them need to die. And synergy, it's a new way of thinking and doing things that's really unconventional for you. And for you, being a super empath, okay, and wanting everybody to have a chance. Oh, even that killer over there, I'm sure all he needed was a hug when he was a little boy. Yeah, that got to go. There are people that you might have to spiritually take out. I have tantric journey here. This might have to do with two energies coming together. Okay, so I don't know. It might be something inside of you or you co-creating with another person. Tantric has to do with two energies coming together to form something. Miracle and prosperity. All right? So prosperity talks about abundance, and something might be a miracle. Now the energies, a couple of energies came out here. Someone might have the initials A or M. Somebody might be connected to Australia. Somebody might be in the CIA. Somebody might be a prostitute. And Eritrean came out 3 times. And Eritrean came out 3 times. Okay? And then I have Elon Musk that came out 2 times in my pre-shuffle. A Korean came out in my pre-shuffle, but I had kept shuffling anyway. A white woman, a Korean, a Eritrean, Elon Musk, a prostitute, someone Australian, someone's either stepmother or stepfather came out. The wealth class 1%, all of this came out in my pre-shuffle. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on in, and we're gonna see exactly what's going on. And I already know y'all want me to clarify this Elon Musk energy first. Excuse me. But I need you to understand. Let me explain to you why in the near future you are going to have to spiritually unalive some people with your spiritual ranking. Because the people that you don't call spiritual judgment on and unalive, oh, well, you didn't kill me, so we're going to orchestrate to have somebody come and poison your water and see if we could sacrifice you under the new moon. And we'll try to kill you because you didn't kill us. Oh, we love your empathy. This is who these demons are. Do you understand me? Every day that they breathe and live to breathe another day, you understand, they see as a blessing because, oh God, thank you for life for another day. Now I can have one more day to plot and try to find a way to see if I can kill that divine one. And they're not going to stop coming toward you no matter what. They're going to try to get in your home. They're going to try to poison your water, poison your food, and they're just going to keep coming toward you. Every single day that they live, they're going to keep on coming toward you. Every new moon, they're going to try to sacrifice you. Every full moon, they're going to try to sacrifice you. Because you're a spiritual judge, and it's time for you to call judgment on them, and they need to be put to death. It is what it is. They're witches. This is what they are. They are witches and warlocks. If you do not kill them, they are going to kill you, and they're going to keep on recruiting more and more and paying more and more people to harass you. It is what it is. If you're a spiritual judge and that's what you're here to do, that's what you got to do. Who is going to maintain the balance? What about the innocent people? What about the innocent people? And when I say you can be a death angel slash earth angel. You understand? People see your light. Demons see your light. But there are higher ranking demons that go after average everyday people and families every day, and they try to kill their innocent families and innocent children. They try to cause bus and train accidents. They do all kinds of things on a regular basis. This is what they do. That's why, to offset the balance, earth angels exist. Do you understand? And it's not to pray for the witches to turn their life around. It's to obliterate and destroy and get rid of them. Okay? All right, why is Elon Musk out here? Clarify Elon Musk so we can jump into the hermit reverse. Okay. Why is Elon Musk out here? Oh, somebody tried to, I'm clarifying Elon Musk. Somebody was being childish and they tried to get away with doing something to somebody with the 7 of Swords. Tell me, while we're clarifying Elon Musk, what this childish person did. Holy Divine Spirit with the 7 of Swords. What did this childish person do? What did this childish person do? A Page of Wands and a King of Pentacles. Someone could be a fire sign, someone could be an earth sign. This just happened in real time during the new moon. Okay. So somebody connected to Elon Musk could be a younger fire sign and could be a King of Pentacles, a business owner or something. It was a missed opportunity, and now somebody got bad karma. What did they try to get away with? Because the expectation was not met. The 3 of Wands reverse. What did they try to do, Holy Spirit? What did they try to do, Holy Spirit? What did they try to do? They got a spiritual practitioner. So, who hired this spiritual practitioner to take quick action and go towards somebody during the new moon? We're clarifying Elon Musk. And they didn't get the results they expected. So what I'm getting is Elon Musk may have contracted or hired a spiritual practitioner to come towards somebody very quickly during the new moon. I can't make this shit up. Y'all know he's a Cancer. The moon is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But something got returned to sender or something got blocked. Whatever they were trying to do, it got hidden. Whatever they were trying to do, it got hidden. And somebody was closed emotionally. A Knight of Pentacles. A Knight of Pentacles is stressed out now. That Knight of Pentacles might be a fire sign. Somebody took action. Somebody had an ego death. I'm going to tell y'all something funny that actually happened to me during the new moon. In the country I'm in, like other countries, you know, you'll have a lot of people begging in the street and doing a lot. Where I'm at, you don't really see anyone begging or asking for anything. But it's nothing wrong with asking for help if you're somewhere where it's not a lot of help available and you need things. I'm not passing judgment on anyone. But what I'm saying is, the country that I'm in, there aren't really people out on the street begging like that. It's just a very beautiful country, okay? But nonetheless, there was a man that walked up to me with a limp, okay? There was a man that walked up to me with a limp, came toward me, and he was telling me, "Oh, I'm sick. Could you please give me money, give me Momo, or give me money, cash, give me, please. I'm so hungry. And nobody's hungry, child. Let me tell you, I'm not trying to be funny. But food is growing everywhere. Child, I can walk out my house right now and get a banana. I can pull a banana off a damn tree. I can pull an avocado, 2 things of corn. I could come home with a whole thing of food just by walking down the street and back. It's food literally growing everywhere. Okay, that's the beautiful thing about Africa. It's always going to be food for you to eat. Okay, when people don't have resources for other things, go to school, new clothing, or other stuff, that's other things. But as far as starving to death, no, it's so much food growing everywhere. Okay, mangoes, avocado, and child, it's food growing like crazy everywhere. Nobody can starve here. Okay, nobody can starve. You can be poor and not have other things, but you can't starve. Plenty of food. But he walked up to me, and he was doing a great job acting. He was a wonderful actor, because I knew he spoke English better than me. And no one has ever asked me for anything except for children cookies, and I love children. I'm gonna give them cookies. But he thought I didn't pick up on his energy. He was a spiritual practitioner that someone paid to try to sacrifice me, and he was playing in my face, trying to walk with me. Oh, come on, give me. And I'm like, oh, does he not know? Yeah, did anyone warn him? And okay, that's fine. But either way, it was just comical to me because he thought I couldn't read his energy. I already knew that he possibly could speak up to 3 languages fluently, including English, very fluently. I already knew that he was a part of a cult where all of the members, they have something with their foot, like they might have had to damage and hurt one of their feet in this cult. And it might have been part of their rituals or something like that, because it was someone else when I got here that was paid money to sacrifice me, that chased me all the way to my plane and got on my plane and rode all the way to Amsterdam with me, trying to sacrifice me. And he had the same foot injury as this other guy. And he came up to me, and I acted like I was going in the store, and he was waiting for me to come back out. And I seen him whip out a phone when he thought I wasn't looking, an expensive phone, and he was giving somebody some information real quick. And I'm looking at him because I already read his energy. He was a spiritual practitioner that belongs to some kind of group out here, and somebody, whatever. Either way, as soon as I came out, he thought he was going to walk back up to me, and I hopped on a motorcycle and got the hell out, and he was just pissed the hell off because he didn't realize I picked up on his energy. Those of you that are anointed and chosen, you already know around the new moon and the full moon, you're always going to have people in your energy that are trying to sacrifice you, because you're a big sacrifice. And if you're not in alignment, then it could go through. If you're not in alignment and spiritually protected by living a clean lifestyle, then you could fall susceptible to whatever they do to you. You understand? And that happens to a lot of people, okay? So either way, it was so funny. He was a spiritual practitioner, but he didn't know that I could see him clearly. But he thought he was doing a hell of a job acting like he knew 2 English words, and I knew he spoke English better than me. But either way, so it looks like Elon Musk got people. He got a practitioner and someone else to come towards somebody to try to sacrifice somebody, possibly during the new moon, and it didn't work. He didn't get what he was expecting. Now, somebody could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could also be an Aries here. All right, finish clarifying Elon Musk before we move on. Again, somebody could have gotten a message. So I don't know, Elon Musk might have sent a message to a King of Pentacles to do something here. Okay, that was very childish. The Page of Wands reverse is someone very childish and very immature. Yeah, because he wanted to get a judgment reverse. Okay, so again, Elon Musk, he wants to get certain judgments reversed on certain very high-ranking angels that are walking this earth with a spiritual ranking, because you have a type of energy that you embody that's very sacred in your womb. That's your sacral chakra. That energy is very potent because of your mindset, because you have the mind of God. Only when you have the mind of God can you cultivate this type of energy. It's the source of God's power on earth. A healed woman that has completed her shadow work. Okay? Because everyone has sacral energy. Sacral energy is how you create, how you come up with creative ideas, how you reproduce and create life. Do you know how powerful this energy that Elon Musk wants is? It's the power to create. That energy plus your intentions can manifest anything. You understand? But Elon Musk wants to experiment. Elon Musk is a Cancer, okay? The chariot. He wants to experiment scientifically with the energy, your sacral energy. That sacral energy is what we call your Kundalini life force energy. And he's mad because all of the women are waking up, all of the divine feminine women that he victimized are waking up and are completely aware of the shenanigans, the money that's been being offered, the orchestrations around our lives to force us into giving and funneling our energy up to him and people he's connected to and scientists he's connected to experiment with our energy. We're all completely aware of all of the gang stalking, the surveillance by the government in the NSA, the National Security Administration in America. We're all completely aware of the fake judgments, the manipulation in the government to get judgments in court to put you into jail or a mental institution so he can have access to your energy. Whoever you are, your energy is very bright, very potent, very strong. Your energy does more, a little bit more than come up with good ideas and have the ability to create a baby. Your energy can burn down houses. Your energy could fly a damn rocket, launch a rocket into outer space. Your energy is very powerful, and you can do a lot of controlling things on the physical realm by utilizing your energy on the spiritual realm to set things how you want them to go. And that's why Elon Musk does not want to give up trying to find a way to get a judgment in court over you by abusing systems in the government and using cults that are funded financially by him to do spell work on you to either sacrifice you or to try to make you sick or to try to end up make you homeless. Now, because of the exposure that Elon Musk is aware of right now and all the divine women knowing about what he's been doing and women putting their guards up and women fighting back to protect themselves, he's being childish. And all the big mouths, he's paying people to go try to shut your big mouth. Elon Musk, he might even be using energy weapons on some of you all. Paying people to literally infiltrate your neighborhood and use it to punish you. The Hermit, that's your energy. So you might be a hermit, powerhouse, spiritually, whoever you are, and Elon Musk wants your energy. He really, really is jealous of your spiritual ranking. And he's been working and utilizing a lot of people and abusing power. Money is power to take you down. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm reading the live. I'm just making sure I don't have nobody trolling me. All right. So Elon Musk might have orchestrated to have energy weapons used on someone, and someone come towards somebody to punish them for running their mouth a little bit too much about what he's been doing. Because what he's been doing, it's not even it's not humanitarian. He's an animal. Okay, what he's been doing is just so beast-like. Okay, and a lot of people may have been blind and unaware that it's him and his money behind a lot of women's oppression. Okay, especially if you carry a lot of sacred energy. Tell me about this Eritrean that keeps on popping up. The high priestess. What is the tower? Okay. So you might be a high priestess, or you could have Pisces in your chart, and it's a tower for an Eritrean. I talked about this Eritrean before that's jealous because they wanted a partnership with someone, but they don't have your power. There's an Eritrean out here that's jealous because they don't have your spiritual power, and they want a job that comes with some kind of partnership with somebody, okay? And they were trying to get away with working with another person to do some kind of destiny swap. But they couldn't create the conflict in your life they needed, and the expectation was not met. And what is this Eritrean doing right now? The Empress in the reverse, all right? This Eritrean might be working with the Libra, or they are the Empress in the reverse, and they're having a tower because the bad news is they could not sacrifice you under the new moon, and they never will. They're not strong enough. Yep, they couldn't get away with it. They might have been working with a false person, the Knight of Cups reverse. This Eritrean is a prostitute. Whoever this Eritrean is, they are a prostitute, and they want your power so that they can get this partnership. They're working with a Libra and a fire sign, the King of Wands. Who's this Australian? Oh, by the way, Elon Musk, he worked through some people, of course, in the CIA, because he's got access to all government institutions and resources to use at his disposal to try to set you up, either to be poisoned, either to be sacrificed, spell work, whatever they want to do to you, he has the money to pay and fund. And the CIA has the resources to pay people wherever you live at, no matter where you travel, for these people to track you, for these people to come in and out your house, to try to poison you, all the things the CIA, and if you leave the country, they're going to follow you to that country too. The CIA in America will infiltrate any country, anywhere you go in the world, and they'll go in there and pay locals to try to poison your water, poison your food, or do whatever. And it's because they're getting instructions from Elon Musk. They're getting money from Elon Musk to do this. Don't make no goddamn sense. Tell me about this Australian. Tell me about this Australian. Somebody might have made somebody an offer and someone's heartbroken. What was this Two of Cups offer somebody might have made somebody? A Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, a Page of Pentacles. Somebody might have given somebody, they made them an offer to do something to you. What's the Two of Swords? The Page of Pentacles is someone they paid. Somebody paid somebody to do something to somebody, but they couldn't find what direction to go in and do something. They were working with other people. Someone was connected to from the past was closed emotionally to trying to cause someone an imbalance. The Sun in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone didn't have the same energy for something. Somebody might have Somebody might have had some choice words for somebody. The page of swords in reverse is someone speaking to someone in a very disrespectful way because somebody might have cut somebody off or blocked them. The chariot reverse because somebody couldn't move something forward. Okay. Anything else about Australia? Yeah, somebody, because it was something somebody couldn't defend. Yeah, somebody might have blocked something. Somebody could have blocked something to avoid a tower. Yeah, somebody blocked something to avoid a tower. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on and read and see what they want me to say to whoever you are. I know some people will say, oh, no, only God did it. I get it. It depends wherever you are. We'll meet you where you are. But there are some people that are here, that are real demon slayers. And there are real demons that are terrorizing people that are just on their, in a regular process. They might have some demons, but they have an opportunity to use their free will to spiritually grow and evolve. And you don't know what they're going to do, but they might not live to do it if a high-ranking demon is running around on hooves and stepping over the line and throwing things out of alignment and balance. You understand? It's almost like Superman 2. These are not regular people with normal entity attachments that are unhealed people that are trying to get, these are not normal people. These are like somebody that come from the same place Superman came from, but they are prisoners. They were prisoners in a mirror, or they were trapped in some kind of jail and they got free. And then they started terrorizing all the regular people. You understand? Does anybody get what I'm talking about? All right. If anybody an old head that remembers Superman 2, when the villains from that come from the same place Superman came from, they got out of the mirror because Superman broke a spiritual law, and he flew around Earth backwards, and he went back in time. And when he did that, it broke a mirror where they had somebody prisoned and in jail that had superpowers. And then they started terrorizing on Earth. So it's kind of like these are high-ranking demons that are walking around in hooves that need to die, that got their hands on a human vessel and they're terrorizing people. All right, Holy Divine Spirit. And some of them died already and they're clones. What is a QUAN Oracle card? QUAN, you got that brown again. Good girl. All right, yeah, I covered up her breast. Okay, so here's a picture. That was a bra I put on her one day. Sacred River Yance. Just as the sacred river flows and changes course, you two are evolving in your divine path. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your unfolding life path are imminent. This is exciting. You are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. There you go. It's about to be time to go to war. I'm telling you, it's about to be time to go to war. So you don't understand. Some of these demons are not to be prayed away. They are to be put down death. Do you understand me? Some of these demons are not something that you just pray away. Some of these demons, when you're spiritually ranked, are for you to end. to end that vessel that they're in, so they'll stop terrorizing people. Because all they feel literally is, this is how they look at waking up to see another day. Oh, she didn't kill me yet. Okay, well, let's go see if we can poison her water. That's how they wake up every day. Well, she didn't try to do a death spell on us yet. She didn't take us out yet. Okay, what are we gonna do today? I don't know. Do you think we could pay somebody to hit her with a car? Listen, this is what they will do every single day that they live. You understand? Every single day, because it's not a human, it is a demon, a high-ranking demon. Oh, well, I guess she's not trying to kill us. Oh, well, see if you could jump over her fence and get to where her water supply is. All right, well, if that don't kill her and she don't retaliate on us, we'll come up with a new death plan for her. And this is all they will do. And it's part of your initiation. It is part of your initiation to recognize this. You might end up working with other people. You might end up working together with other people that have the same ranking as you to take some of them out. Seriously. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, there is no reformation at all for these. None. Every day they see as another opportunity to kill you. They're not going nowhere. What is that? Oh, child. I know I'm about to get some confirmation. I know I'm about to get some. I saw it. I know okay, so it's a Leo here. Okay, the Two of Swords. Somebody might have made a decision or chose a path. Okay, somebody might be a spiritual practitioner. What is the obstacle? What's the obstacle? Or somebody might not be able to see something. Ooh, child. Somebody might be very focused. The obstacle is somebody is very focused on getting their complete wish fulfillment. Somebody might even have like a fixation on something, getting their complete wish fulfillment. And that's why they're not in a mental imprisonment about doing something, because they missed an opportunity. Somebody doesn't see something. Okay, so somebody doesn't see something about a Leo. It might be a King of Pentacles. So there might be someone that does not see something about a Leo. It might be a King of Pentacles. Okay? Whoever this King of Pentacles is, they might be taking money from a Leo to try to set you up or do things. The King of Pentacles could just be someone in your community, a business owner, a working woman or a working man that keeps on taking money to set you up or do stuff to you. I feel like this Leo is the one that's targeting you, but the King of Pentacles might be someone you don't know. It could just be someone that this Leo has been using that might be in close proximity to you. I want you to tell me who this King of Pentacles is in someone's community. I'm hearing that song. Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? Y'all know nothing about that. A police officer. Okay. Yeah, okay. So there might be, I don't know, it could be a teacher. Who's the King of Pentacles? Holy Spirit. It could be a police officer. The first thing I opened on was a police officer. So there could be someone that might be connected to the law in your community. that a Leo might be working with, okay? Tell me about that King of Pentacle energy, a clone. Ha! They kidnapped and are holding and using this person is a clone. Child, when I tell y'all, we live in some crazy times. It's almost giving the energy that, like a Leo, and I already told y'all about 3 clones. One is an Aquarius, one is a Leo, one is a Libra, or 3 of them. Okay, clones. People that already died, but are now being cloned. And if these are people that are able to use their sexual energy to seduce people, to pay them to do things to you, I could see them luring someone somewhere and kidnapping them and cloning them, and then replacing that person in your community, and then utilizing them to oppress you. It came out here. It said they kidnapped somebody, and now they're using them, and the person around you might be a clone. That's wild. Child, it could be a police officer that was kidnapped. That's again clone again. Yes, child. And then I have the judge presiding over your case. Child. Clarify the King of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. The police officer. Yeah. Somebody's working with a police officer in your neighborhood or community for somebody. Okay? Somebody could also be an accountant here. Somebody could have pledged Chi Omega. Somebody might be transgender as well. Somebody could be a teacher. Someone could be a secretary. And someone could be a spiritual or religious leader. Okay? Yeah, so somebody's community has already been infiltrated. Do you understand, whoever you are, do you understand why you're a spiritual judge, a high-ranking one that might literally have to function like a death angel? Because we live in an age of Aquarius where you've got non-human things walking around in human bodies. Do you understand me? People are pulling entities from the spiritual realm and putting them inside vessels where the soul is completely gone. We got clones of people that have already died walking around that are destructive and have a one set mind. And if they die doing something reckless and destructive, you understand, Elon Musk and other scientists, they like those type of people. They like those types of energies because they take risks and they're not afraid to go to jail. They're not afraid to die. And if they do, they just bring them right back to work for them over and over again. They're not worried about going to jail. I remember hearing Bobby Hemmett talking about certain killers that keep getting released from jail is because the government was using them. When the government wants to use an assassin to take somebody out, all they got to do is let somebody out of jail, we don't know how he escaped. Oops, the door got open. And then, hey, I'm in jail permanently anyway, but they said they put money on my books. And go take somebody out for the government and then go back to jail, get caught. And now he got all this money for cigarettes and he living like a king up in jail somewhere. It's a joke. Absolutely, it's a joke. So living in a world where we've got technology that we know about, okay? And then technology that's not even been exposed to the public, that's over 300 years ahead of our time. And you're telling me somebody don't have to be here to balance the energy and the power when things get out of hand? Yes, baby, you are a death angel. Because if not, you're going to have people like Elon Musk out here. You're going to have psychopaths out here that are going to be going around and throwing the balance of things so far off. People are going to be praying for death, literally. So there's a King of Pentacle energy. That King of Pentacle energy is talking about people in your community that have been infiltrated, that are very focused on getting their complete wish fulfillment, but they don't see the truth about a Leo that keeps making them offers. What happened in the recent past? So in the recent past, there was a younger person here, a Page of Pentacles, that took some kind of action and did something to you. Okay? This could have been during this new moon. All right, what's that? Okay, I have Aquarius energy. I have an Empress here, Libra energy. Somebody can't recover from something. The Lovers and the Capricorn. Okay, they want me to talk about this spread right here. Something that they invested in doing, somebody can't recover from that. With that Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me about that Capricorn devil energy. Clarify that Capricorn devil energy, please, and thank you. All right, I have the Queen of Cups. That could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone that's emotionally mature, intelligent. Okay, somebody missed an opportunity to do something, and they felt defeated because this was going to level their life up financially. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. All right, and what's the obstacle for that Capricorn? So they reversed an ending with this Aquarius. All right, they, even though they don't have equal give and take between the two of them. So whoever this Capricorn is and this Aquarius is, even though the energy is not the same or equal between the two of them, they still have a relationship from the past working together. And they reversed an ending, and they paid a Page of Pentacles to take action and do something against you in your neighborhood. Okay? The Queen of Cups reversed, and they planned something, and now someone can't recover. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands reversed. Somebody can't recover. Oh, wow. The Two of Pentacles. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio might have balanced a situation. I don't know. That could be a hidden helper of yours. Okay, confirmation. I just hit the bell with my foot. The Seven of Swords, because someone is aware. Got it. So, whoever you are, there's somebody tiptoeing around you. That's why that Seven of Swords energy is there. There's somebody that is, their presence is around you. I don't think they're physically around you, but you have a hidden helper, okay? You have a hidden helper around you somewhere that has eyes on your situation, because someone knows what your spiritual calling is. And whoever this person is that has eyes on you, they balance a situation with this Page of Pentacles that tried to do something under the new moon in your energy, and they couldn't recover. What about this Empress energy? Okay, there's Libra, maybe, that didn't have the skills to do something either, but they can't let something go, okay? Someone could be a Gemini, somebody could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. They can't let something go. They're upset about a fire sign, because somebody can't move something forward, an Aries or an Emperor in the reverse. So there could be a Libra that don't want to let something go. This Libra might have to die, is what I'm hearing. This Libra and Capricorn and Aquarius, these three, and I know I don't cuss on this platform, but a Libra, a Capricorn, and an Aquarius might need to die. But then again, I already told you about these clones. I told you there's a Libra, a Leo, and an Aquarius. That's a clone. I don't think this Capricorn is a clone. I think only the Aquarius, the Libra, and the Leo from past readings is. Yeah, they might have to die again, God damn it. The person cloning their ass might need to die, damn it. Okay? Somebody might have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody might be a Cancer, and they might be trying to isolate themselves from all this right now. And we already know who a Cancer is. Everybody knows that Elon Musk is a damn Cancer. Everybody knows that Elon Musk is a Cancer that will have the CIA put people in your community if you run your mouth too much and put an energy weapon on that ass. This is why people are running from America. This is why people are running from America. Oh, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to put people in your community and put an energy. Every time you say my name, I'm going to put someone in your community and they're going to put an energy weapon on that ass. Every single time. All right, so it turns out whoever this Page of Pentacles was, they could not recover, okay? Whoever this Page of Pentacles is, they could not recover. Tell me more. What else is going on with the situation with this Page of Pentacles now? There's a judgment that's still not being reversed, or someone could have made a decision or changed their mind about something. Somebody might have changed their mind about helping people or working with these people. Okay, yeah. They might have, see what these people do is they find people that are desperate for acceptance, people that fear rejection. They look for people that are emotionally codependent and very emotionally needy. And these are the type of people that want acceptance, acknowledgement, all kind of thing. They want to be noticed. They want to impress people and friends with their new connections in the government. These are the type of people that get excited, like, wow, I'm important. Somebody in the government approached me and offered me money to do something and said I could be a part of their group. And now I'm going to get money, power, and respect from everybody. You know, it's a goofy. We all know what goofies are. It's a goofy. It's a goofy that starts feeling important, like they a top secret agent man because somebody stuck their titties in their face, and they're like, "Oh my God, I've never had people and women and yeah, goofies." So what these people do is they'll go celebrate with a goofy. They'll go celebrate with a goofy in your community, okay, with the Three of Cups. And they'll suddenly feel like they're cool and they're not a goofy anymore. Okay. What else? They know the personality type of the type of person that would jump at an opportunity. They psychologically profile these type of people. Like, oh, he would love money and validation. He's probably out here looking for us. But either way, somebody decided it was too much of a burden and then letting it go. All right, whatever this person tried to do, under this new moon, it became too much of a burden and they decided to let it go. It was a missed opportunity for the Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, this is that Libra and maybe someone else that they were working with. Whatever they were trying to get away with doing against you. And now they're moving to calmer waters. Oh, but they'll be back. You think it's over? No, it ain't over. They're going to come back again. And this is why you're going to have to get all the way, in alignment for your assignment. Because these people, these witches and warlocks, they have to be put down for good. Some of them. Oh, well, there's no retaliation. So that means I have to go get some rest until I get my strength back up and come up with the next plan. Because these are losers. These are people that feel like they're too far along in their life for anything good to happen. They have way too much bad karma to get anything the right way in the rest of this lifetime. So doing shadow work in this lifetime, they're not going to enjoy the benefits of it until next lifetime, and they know that. So they're like, oh, well, I might as well go hard in the paint to try to get my wish fulfillment in this life. These are people that are hopeless. They have nothing to lose. So, of course, all they're going to do is dust off their hooves and tra-la-la back up to you again to pay somebody to do something again. They're just going to keep on. They're demons. Yeah. Some of y'all have a spiritual ranking, and in the near future, you're going to have to take their ass out, period. Yeah. They're just going to keep gaslighting and emotionally manipulating people to do stuff to you because they're demons. The King of Swords, someone can't recover. Clarify the Libra. Oh, somebody can't recover. The Moon. Oh, because they're not recovering from something. So somebody, a Libra might not be recovering from something. I got the Queen of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords was being clarified with the Justice card in the reverse. They're saying a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, something might have happened and somebody can't recover. And that's justice, karma. That's right. All right, let me go ahead and pull the other card and see what's going on here. Child, I'm telling you, it's 2026. You really don't know the technology that they have out here right now. The type of humanoids running around out here right now. Child, you might be in a war or in a battle in the near future with something that's half human and half robot or something. Child, you don't know what's going to be coming at you in the future. You think I'm playing? You do not know what's going to be coming at you in the future. Take a bow. Somebody wants to play crazy, stupid games and gaslight everybody else. They're putting on a world-class performance. Probably Elon Musk. Wow, my ancestors don't be playing. Not a human with a soul. I can't make it up. Let me pull a card on that real quick. Clarify, who is this not a human with a soul? Somebody stuck in a cycle. Who is this person that's not a human with a soul? Somebody who's complete wish fulfillment. Who is this person who's not a human with a soul? I can't make it up. The devil in reverse, because they didn't have the skill to do something and they didn't get away with it. Who's this person that's not a human with a soul? Clarify, who's this human? Who's this not a human with a soul? Clarify for me. Who's this person that's not a human with the soul. It could be a fire sign I picked up on before that worked on something but couldn't create an illusion. A fire sign that worked together. A fire sign that worked together with an Aquarius and can't move to calmer waters. Or someone that sent a message with that page of wands and they can't move to calmer waters. The World card, the cycle's over. Someone that worked together with someone emotionally manipulated and gaslit someone, but they couldn't backstab and betray you. I'm telling you, they are not a human with a soul. Oh, an intentional camel toe. Somebody that dresses sexy for attention. I said that before. And this is a past life dynamic playing out. All right, what are the messages? Yeah, I know. So this woman is a complete idiot, okay? This woman is a complete idiot. This is someone that's an intentional camel toe. That means she buys her clothing to make sure her camel toe is showing on purpose. She's not a human with a soul. I picked up on that before. I told you her ass is a damn clone. Fraud was committed. What are the messages? They're looking for a good time, not a long time. This might be someone that's very sexually promiscuous. Okay. Sacral. Okay. And the third eye. So somebody, whoever this energy is I'm picking up on, that is not a human with a soul, this is someone that's very sexually promiscuous, okay? She's always using her sexual energy, okay, to look for a good time, not a long time. I'm calling her a woman because this woman is a complete idiot, Kato. She committed fraud, and this woman might possibly be after your sacral energy and your third eye. So if you're someone that is spiritually gifted, she wants to transfer your sacral energy and your third eye, your perception, your intuition, your ability to spiritually tap in. She thinks she's going to be able to take and steal that from you. And that's why she's on your ass the way she is. Clarify sacral. That's why this woman acts like a weirdo. She's not a human with a soul. Clarify sacral. Child, has anyone seen that movie, They Cloned Tyrone by Jamie Foxx, I think. It's called They Cloned Tyrone. It's giving those type vibes with whoever this woman is that's obsessed with your sacral energy and your third eye. Clarify sacral. Blockage caused between age 2 and 3 or 8 in the past that impedes their ability to be flexible and to get along with others. Okay. Clarify sacral. Oh, good Lord. Urinary tract issues, overly ambitious. Something could be going on with someone's large intestines right now. Somebody's sacral is completely blocked. stifled creativity, and cannot connect or be emotionally vulnerable with others. All right. So that's what we're talking about right now. All right, clarify. This woman is a complete idiot. Fraud was committed. This is who's been emotionally manipulating and gaslighting people in your community to do stuff. This is who's been paying for people. And again, this is someone that works for Elon Musk. And it's not a human with a soul. I can't make it up. Listen, I cannot make it up. I'm telling you, there are experiments that are going on right now that a lot of people are not aware about. There are a lot of experiments that are literally going on right now that people are not aware about with humans, with spirituality, with science, all of that mixed up together, with cloning, with consciousness. You don't know what you're dealing with. That's why I'm saying with synergy, it's a new way of working and thinking, relating, functioning, loving, and being. It's something so unfamiliar, right? Something to birth a new reality. Having to unalive somebody might be a new reality for you. Like, no, my mind was conditioned, growing up. Every sinner, we got to just keep praying that every sinner is going to eventually turn their heart over to God when we're in 2026 and they are trying to create a new kind of human that's half machine and half human. We are literally living in 2026 when they are mixing all kind of DNA and doing weird science and all kind of things. And people are doing experiments with cloning. People are doing experiments with consciousness. And they're wiring some of these walking, living, breathing experiments to attack you. You understand? They're literally wiring their brains and putting Elon Musk's little chip on their brains. This is who you're going to go attack. This is whose house you're going to break in. And you think they're worried about going to jail? No, because they're a damn experiment. This is the reason why you might have to create a new type of reality where these mofos die. You understand? It's people that are not human that are going to be coming for you and your family. And yeah, you might have to take some of them out. Synergy. It's not what we grew up with. No, we got to pray that they open their heart and see their ways. Not if they're not a human. Child, whoever this thing and whatever this thing is coming after you, they want your third eye and your sacral energy. Okay? She might have started out as a human and went through some trauma in childhood, but she might have gotten taken, like body snatchers. She might at some point in her life have gotten completely taken. There are people that are that far gone, they get taken, but they kept their body. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and what do you think a zombie is? What do you think a hate is? These are real things walking around, right? So whoever this person is, at some point in their life, they never healed from their trauma, and their consciousness has been taken. But the human body is still here, and it's programmed and wired to come for your spiritual gifts and abilities non-stop. Oh, don't worry, if you die, we'll just clone you and bring you right back again. This is why some of you all are ranked spiritually to take some of these demons out. Demon slayer. You might end up having to kill zombies in the future. You don't know. You see the world, you see the way the world is changing right now, right? What if somebody wants to keep on trying to find a way to get in your home to poison your children? But it's not someone who still has their human consciousness. You might have to take their ass out spiritually. Child, what's going on with this former human's large intestines? Clarify large intestines. Oh, they might have got some bad news. Well, they're only looking for a good time, not a long time. They literally might have had them guts ran through. The Ace of Wands in reverse, the Devil in reverse, they had a sex addiction. Ha! Ooh, they just, ooh. Child, they just flashed me an image. So whoever this person is, this woman is a complete idiot. She had a sexual addiction. That's what the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse is here. She had, the Devil talks about addictions, and the Ace of Wands is talking about her sex. She had some kind of sexual addiction, and something's going on with her large intestines now. Lord Jesus. Oh, so she can't have sex no more. Oh! Wow. This woman might have fire in her chart, or she could have Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or she might be trying to keep it hidden. The Ace of Swords is the truth and the clarity, or somebody got, or this is clarify the moon. Oh, the Ace of Wands reverse. She can't do no more sex magic. Oh, she's trying to keep it hidden. It's something going on with her ability to have sex anymore, and she's trying to keep it hidden. It's something going on with her guts, child. That's the large intestines. And she feels defeated. Oh, wow. Because she was overly ambitious. Overly ambitious. You know what that means? Kitchen witch, low IQ type energy. Oh, wow. And now, so she's sad and depressed because I guess her guts have been beat in so much that she can't have sex no more. It's something going on. Yeah, it's something going on with her sexually. Like she cannot take any more penis. That's what I'm getting. Because it's something going on with her large intestines, and she has a urinary tract issue right now. Because of her overly ambitious, using her sexual energy in that type of a way so much. Wow. So she's depressed right now. She got clarity. Or somebody got a Leo. Oh my God. Yeah, she got clarity that she can't do it no more. It's something like that. Yo! I can't even make it up, child. Because somebody tried to make her an offer, the Two of Cups, and what happened? So it could even be a Cancer that might have gotten clarity about this information because somebody tried to make her an offer with the Two of Cups. And from this Leo always comes out as like a Queen of Wands. So this might be someone that's very physically attractive. Child, I'm telling you, some of these people out here that might have the best bodies and might have the best physical appearance, child, they might not even have a damn room no more. You don't know what they did for a living. You don't know, and not to call anybody ran through, But whoever this Leo is, they've been ran through Highway 66, treated like a damn urinal at a Love's gas station on 95. Child. So what happened with this offer, the Two of Cups? Somebody made somebody an offer with the Two of Cups. Oh! And she couldn't recover, yo. Excuse me, y'all. Yo! Somebody tried to connect with her, like sexually or something, and she couldn't even recover. Like the Nine of Wands reverse. She couldn't even recover. Oh, wow. Girl, I guess she used that thing too much. So she couldn't backstab and betray somebody because she couldn't party. Yeah. Because normally she does sex magic. She might have been trying to reverse an ending, getting somebody to do something. But see, her way, the only way she had success, because she was a one pony trick, one show pony, one magic. I don't know how to say the same, but y'all know one trick pony, is that what you call it? So maybe she's built like a pony or something, a stallion or something like that. But she's a one trick pony. You understand? The only thing that she had, the only tool that she had, the only talent, the only skill that she had was the ability to physically attract someone and then to let them rock the hell out of her behind sexually. That was it. That was all the only skill she had. A kitchen witch with a low IQ that might be very physically attractive on the outside. And that was it. Because every man, the minute you see something that looks good, oh my God, big booty, nice shape, blah. You understand? But that was all she had. And now because she's rotten from the inside, child, everything, talk to your sons, man. Everything that looked good ain't good. She's rotten on the inside now. So she can't, like, even if someone, she's trying to get them to do something for her, and they're like, okay, but what you gonna do for me? In the past, she would be able to throw that thing back in a circle like TD Jakes. She might have been like a power bomb. But now she can't offer the sex. She can lure the person in with her body and looks and ask them, could you do something for me? And they're like, yeah, if you could do something for me. I can't. She can't recover. She cannot use her sexual organ anymore to let anybody tear it up because it's torn up. The guts. You see it? I clarified it. The devil reverse, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Large intestines. Them guts been gutted out. She like a house that needed renovation. Vaginal rejuvenation. I don't know what they call it. Reconstruction. Rebuild the wall. Build the wall, Trump. So whoever this person is, yeah, she didn't have her guts torn out from being overly ambitious for so long. All right, so it looks like, I'm gonna move on. So it looks like she tried to get someone to do something, and they wanted her to turn around and bend it over, and she couldn't do it because it ain't no walls left. Anything else? And somebody was aware. Oh my God. I don't know, a Cancer might have been aware of that. Bad karma. Somebody got that. That's more than bad karma. I think that might be a little more than bad karma, baby. This woman is a complete idiot. So what was the outcome of this? Someone's a wounded warrior. The Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah. Look at her. She used to get on her head and pop it on a handstand. She used to be popping it on a handstand, y'all. The Queen of Wands reverse. That's why she like that. Don't she look like she popping it on a handstand? Yes. Fast. She used to be able to make quick moves. She could pop it on a handstand 10, 15 times a day to get as many people, that's why it looked like she had a success rate in whatever she was doing, because she was a heavy influencer. Like, wow, look at all those people she can get to do stuff. It's like a man that has a whole bunch of women chasing behind him because of what he looks like, and he can get a whole bunch of women to do what he wants. This is the female version of that. And it was only because of what she looked like, and she would not hesitate to bend it over or in an instant, anywhere. Drop it like it's hot anywhere for anybody at any time. And this is why she was seen as having a skill or a talent, because she was able to recruit people to do things to people very quickly. And now she got fired. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Who fired her? Wow! So the Capricorn that hired this Leo, remember, this Capricorn hired a Leo, an Aquarius, and a Libra. And whoever this Capricorn is that hired this Leo, they fired her. Because a Cancer had already got confirmation that she can't recover. She can't use her vagina the way she used to. She been gutted out. Anything else? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this narcissist. Ew. All right, let's get to some other energy. Lord have mercy. There you go. All right. Child, I wasn't expecting that. Child, y'all want to know how my food turned out yesterday? It was delicious. You're really not that funny. You really not that funny. Shoot, you act like I'm enjoying it. Cat went to the doctor. Cat and went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody. Maybe she went to the doctor to have her cat examined and didn't tell nobody. An orchestrated spiritual attack. All right, let's see. Child. The Social Security Administration might be involved here. I don't know. We'll see. Might be a transportation issue. Something might have happened in a hurricane, or there could be a hurricane about to hit somewhere in the world. Let's go. Or another natural disaster, whatever the message is. Okay. You don't want me to talk about who? Well, we're going to talk about who? Third eye. Boss, supervisor. This could have something to do with someone's third eye. Agita. Okay. Okay. Hurricane jumped out again. False person. Your pet. So this is about someone's pet. Excuse me, y'all. Hurricane fell on the floor and something else. So it's something here about a hurricane. There might be about to be a hurricane somewhere. Went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody. Again. All right, it's meant to be. All right, this is meant to be, y'all. It came out twice. We're about to see what this is right now. All right, let me see what we're talking about. The third eye here. Not the crown chakra, the third eye. So the third eye would be the agita. Okay, this has to do with psychic abilities. This has to do with perception. You know, the color is violet. For the third eye, when you meditate, pineal gland activation, pituitary and pineal gland activation, the third eye, has to do with your intuition. All right, clarify clarify why is third eye out here? What do you want me to say about someone's third eye? Somebody could have vision issues, or they could be causing someone, doing spell work on someone to cause them to have vision issues. All right, insensitivity due to a lack of intuition and clarity, shallow perspective. Okay, so somebody might be a false person. They could be very insensitive, and they could be insensitive due to a lack of intuition and clarity. Okay, so let me explain what that means really quick, just in case. Okay, so I remember watching a TV show, and there was a celebrity. I think he was one of the Fugees or something like that. Y'all remember the Fugees? Ooh, na, na, na. Okay. And one of them was taken on Skid Row, and they were left there as an experiment because they made some kind of comment that was ignorant. I don't remember which one it was, Prada or one of them. But the point I'm making is, it was some kind of comment that he made about people wanting that lifestyle and people wanting to live like that. And people, this is what they choose and something like that. He said something very insensitive, okay? And I believe it was due to a lack of intuition and clarity. And what came out of his mouth was very shallow. So someone had challenged him to go out there and live on Skid Row and see what it's like when you don't have any family, no support system, no one to help you, no starting ground, no foundation to build off of, and see how you manage your life, and see how with the knowledge you have in your head, what decisions you make and how easy it is without people you already know to get on your feet. Okay, and he took the challenge and he did it. It was on TV. You might find it on YouTube. But the reason I'm saying that is I want to explain insensitivity due to a lack of intuition and clarity. Some people are very shallow, and it's because their third eye is blocked. Okay, that means they're not intuitive enough to understand that some people have situations that were unavoidable. Okay, why did she have 3 different children's father? Why wouldn't she stop having kids after the first one and she was already struggling? Okay, I'll give you 2 examples. I heard an insensitive man that I had to correct one time when I was out the country saying, oh, these women out here, they're already living in the village and they just want to keep on having baby after baby after baby. I don't feel sorry for them at all. And I was like, excuse me, sir, okay? And I was in Ethiopia at the time. And I was like, excuse me, but how do you know where this woman, started in the beginning? You don't know. Her first baby could have been by her uncle, her father. She could have had this baby as a child. And then she needs to eat. She needs to be able to live and survive. And if she doesn't have any family, if the only commodity she can trade is sex, then she's going to get pregnant if she does not have access to birth control. You understand? So what is she supposed to do to survive out here? And you don't know how long she's been trying to survive out here. Everyone doesn't have the choices and the options. And it's not like she can just go to the nearest Planned Parenthood, or it's not like she can just apply for social benefits for housing and food and this, that, and the other. Are you going to come out here and make sure she has condoms while she's using the only thing she has to stay alive? You understand? That's how she got pregnant again. She got pregnant again because she probably needed to eat. And in order to eat, she probably had to have sex again. You understand? And another example would be passing judgment on some, oh, well, they didn't learn after the first baby or whatever the case may be. Somebody could have had all 3 of their first children when they were a child. And they could have had them back to back. You don't know the dynamic. Well, why didn't they? Oh, really? A 14-year-old? What mindset does a 14-year-old have? And then what mindset would they have to make any type of change in their life if their mind and if their awareness of help or anything is only based upon their environment in the community and the people around them that are willing to help them or not? You know, that's going to affect what decision they make and how they move forward in life and what they know and what they know how to do. And what if all three of their kids were as a child because their family failed them? And maybe by the time they did get some sense, so much time had already passed. You understand what I'm saying? The point is, people that are insensitive, it's because they're not using their intuition to see deeper into a situation. When you have intuition, you know that people sometimes don't choose certain things that happen in their life. Sometimes things happen in people's life due to circumstances that are beyond their control, due to a certain time and a space in their life when they were in a certain mindset because they haven't had any exposure outside of the people that were responsible for them. You understand? So there's somebody here that is very insensitive, okay, because they're very shallow because they have a lack of intuition. Okay, what else with this third eye energy? And I wouldn't be surprised if judgmental comes out next. Okay, somebody might have vision issues. Okay, somebody, oh wow, authoritarianism. Oh wow, so somebody might feel like they get to dictate or have authority over others. I don't know. Poor dream recall. Okay, somebody might have poor dream recall, inability to develop or to have creative ideas. Anything else with this third eye energy? Sleep. Okay. Maybe somebody needs to get some sleep. Okay, and we were supposed to talk about who? All right, who we talk? Oh, so this might be somebody that might be some kind of boss or supervisor. That might be a false person. All right, we're gonna talk about who. Clarify who this boss supervisor is. Who is this boss supervisor? The third party knows you. Oh, somebody might be of Central African descent. So this could actually be someone of Central African descent. All right, clarify this. Boss, supervisor, someone could be a white woman. Someone could be a white woman. And somebody could have got someone to work against you. Okay, so there's a white woman here, and there's someone of Central African descent here. And somebody is the boss, and they might have gotten someone to work against you because a third party knows you. Wow, interesting. Anything else about this boss supervisor? Something might have something to do with the court. Someone might be someone's nephew. This is the mother or father of one or more of your children, your mom's side of the family. So they're the third party that knows you. And then Elon Musk is sitting out here again. Someone's cousin. Someone works for the CIA. All right, so either the boss or supervisor is Central African or it's a white woman, okay? But regardless of who the supervisor or boss is, one of them, either the Central African or this white woman, they know a third party that's against you, okay? And they got them to orchestrate and do something against you. Now, I did pick up on someone of Central African descent that works for the CIA before that was a boss or a supervisor. So I don't know if that's who I'm picking up on. I don't know if the white woman is the boss supervisor or the Central African is the boss supervisor. But both of these people might work for the CIA, okay? But either way, the third party that knows you is someone in your family, okay? There's somebody in your family that might have put these people on your ass. Someone's nephew, your mom's side of the family, your cousin, okay? That's what they wanted me to bring out here. So who's this person that went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody? So this is someone that doesn't have any intuition, okay, at all. So someone don't have no intuition at all. I'm assuming they must be judgmental if they don't have intuition. Who's this person? The Strength card in the reverse. The Hermit, somebody could be a Virgo. Who's this person? Someone could be a Leo or a Virgo. The Two of Cups reverse, someone that had to turn down someone's offer because they couldn't, because someone couldn't recover. Oh! We just talked about the Leo that couldn't sexually recover their guts. But that Hermit energy too. So that Hermit might be the Hierophant Hermit energy that comes out as an Aries or something like that. They're not recovering right now. Child, somebody kicked somebody out their energy. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, High Priest or High Priestess, child. Woo! Somebody took action with that Ace of Wands. The Two of Cups reverse. Someone had to turn down somebody's offer or someone got rejected because somebody was closed emotionally. So somebody might have rejected somebody or rejected an offer because someone was closed emotionally because the Leo couldn't recover sexually. And that's why they couldn't get away with whatever they were doing. Because normally, whenever this Leo gets someone to do something against you, it comes with some sex, okay? This is who they were using to go and seduce people and pay them money to do stuff. And then you know how goofy men get about some sex from a beautiful woman, but they didn't get away with it this time because this Leo couldn't recover sexually. And they might have been trying to emotionally manipulate and gaslight somebody to do something, but they couldn't do it. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, whatever they were trying to work on, it was a bad investment. Somebody was trying to get someone's nephew or cousin to do something. To a High Priestess, the King of Wands. Someone could be a fire sign, someone could be a Libra, or they were trying to get them to do some kind of injustice against you. But someone didn't have the same energy. See, normally, when people don't have the same energy for something they're trying to get them to do, it's the sex that's offered to them, if it's a man, that will push them over the top. You know, that'll get them across that threshold. Like, no, I really don't want to. But what if I take you back in that room for a few minutes and la 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 la? You understand? But the thing is, without that extra, you know, and I'm sure there are men out there too that might do this to women that might be lonely or in some desperate energy or something like that. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they didn't have the skill. Someone didn't have the skill to do something, and they were stuck in a cycle. Wow. The Justice reverse and injustice. They were trying to do an injustice to somebody. Yep, somebody didn't use their intuition. They're like, no. And they couldn't backstab and betray you. And that's the truth. That's the truth and the clarity about the situation. In order to avoid a tower, someone avoided a tower. Somebody avoided a tower because they could not backstab and betray you because somebody got clarity. Somebody got clarity about a Ten of Pentacles. Clarify that Ten of Pentacles. Someone got clarity about what? That a cycle is over. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. Someone got clarity about your energy or your money or something like that. Or someone told the truth about something. The Devil reverse. Something might have been too risky. Somebody's backstabbed and betrayed. Oh! Oh! Okay. Yeah, somebody gave people clarity. That's the word of the day. Clarity. Now everyone has clarity about why this Aries or Emperor energy kept trying to work together with the Leo and others, Libra, Aquarius, to orchestrate things against you. They have clarity now about the truth about a situation. So if someone was using a smear campaign against you, and you don't know any of the people they're recruiting, the haters, against you, so you can't even defend yourself. And they're making up wild stories about how they used to date you, and you emptied their bank account, took all their money, and disappeared, that they needed to pay their child support with, or whatever, and people got angry and was like, oh, that's a beautiful woman. I'm sure they did that. Absolutely, she's a gold digger. Because that's a more believable story. That's the story people want to hear and believe. You understand? Sometimes people like to believe in stereotypes. It's easier for them, right? So somebody provided clarity that these people were doing this because of your money or because of your divine energy, the Ten of Pentacles. And they got clarity, the word of the day. Yep, the sun is clarity. Illumination. They told the truth. And this Leo couldn't use their sexual energy to know anybody because her guts are beat out. The Ten of Pentacles, the Four Wands reverse, and they're heartbroken. Because somebody was heartbroken because they couldn't get some money. So the smear campaign in your community is over. Okay? About you being a false person. What's this about a hurricane? What is this about a hurricane? Somebody was backstabbed and betrayed, child. It might have been in the news. Okay, I didn't hear about no hurricane, but I'll check it out. So I don't know. Maybe there was something in the news about a hurricane. Let me go plug in my incense so we can do this prayer. So I don't know. Did somebody hear about a hurricane somewhere? So maybe it was a hurricane or another natural disaster. Somebody's name might be R. Glasgow, Tennessee, Family Court. Page of Swords. So something could have been in the news about a hurricane where someone was backstabbed and betrayed. Maybe somebody was going to take a risk and do something but the devil reversed because it could have got blocked by some kind of natural disaster. If it, someone that was trying to reverse an ending, so they had to kind of pull the energy out of something, and they might have had to hold and tie their things down. The Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody that was going to take action to do something, but because of a hurricane, they couldn't. So a King of Pentacles was very unhappy about that because they couldn't move something forward. What's this about pets? Somebody might have tried to create a conflict surrounding somebody's pets. What's the Ace of Cups? That better not be no energy weapon. Clarify the Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups? I hope somebody's not using energy weapon on somebody's pets. Somebody's very emotional. Somebody's trying to keep somebody stuck in a cycle. Someone that they were giving and receiving from. Somebody might have been trying to connect with someone to do with pets in the past. Someone's complete wish fulfillment. The High Priestess. Someone had reversed an ending. Someone was very emotional. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Somebody either traveled or made some kind of a plan. I got it. So, all right, YouTube. All right, it's working. All right, so I'm gonna pull a final message. I clarified it. It said that a Libra and a Cancer was trying to avoid a tower or something like that. So I don't know. Elon, you watching me, Elon? Hey, if y'all want to say something to Elon Musk, y'all go ahead and put in the live right now. Spoken. Split and